watching Fox 8 News.
826, welcome back. This weekend, American Idol rolls into town, and Fox 8 has given one hopeful a guaranteed audition in front of the Idol producers. We watched entries from more than 100 hopefuls and narrowed our Fox 8 Idol contest down to just 4. And our second finalist joins us this morning, Miss Casey Sanchez. What do you do in your regular life?
I'm actually a hairdresser in Vanderbilt at Element Salon. But obviously, if I could make a career out of singing, that would be the ultimate goal. But I do love doing hair.
Ever tried out for the show before?
I have actually. Last year, my sister and my best friend and I did a road trip to Dallas, and we have family that stayed there, so we stayed with them and went and auditioned. And it's a crazy process. Sleeping on the concrete, sweating, lots of interesting things.
You had fun?
Yeah, it was a really good time.
What'd you learn?
I think I learned that, it's kind of a gamble. You have to just put yourself out there, and hopefully you'll have the best result. And that's why I'm trying out again this year, because I know that just because I didn't make it last year doesn't mean that, it wasn't because I wasn't talented or whatever. It's usually just like the right time, I guess.
Do you feel that you, with all those people trying out in Dallas, that you got a fair hearing before the producers?
Not necessarily. There's so many people, and they have to weed it out some kind of way. So I don't know that they're always on that first round listening for talent. I think there may be, some producers looking for somebody who's, goofy or can't sing or dressed funny, and you might not go to the right table or whatever. So I kind of think that first round, I don't know that talent is actually a factor.
What was your performance that first time around? How did you change the performance for this audition?
I actually performed a Pat Benatar song, and I really liked it. It showed off my range, but I think this is a little bit more my style, the one that I chose for this. So hopefully I'll do well with that.
And what are we going to hear in just a little while?
Today you're going to hear a Natasha Bedingfield song called Love Like This.
Is it as, I know Pat Benatar, pretty much a rock and roll singer. Did you do as much rock and roll this time, or is that going to be a more slower pace?
It's a little bit more pop, but I like both pop and pop rock, so yeah.
What do you think of our competition? What do you think about the offer to compete here locally and have a guaranteed viewing in front of one of the producers?
I was absolutely thrilled I was chosen, because obviously I watched the news and I saw that there were many entries. So that's very exciting that I was chosen to do this, and I think that there's a lot of talent in New Orleans. I know it's going to be a good audition city for Idol.
We have Big Sam. He's going to be in a little bit. He's going to judge your performance. He's one of my musical inspirations. Who are your musical inspirations?
Pat Benatar is actually one of my musical inspirations. I always grew up listening to 80s rock, and so I like Queen. There's many 80s rock bands that I really like. So
Benatar had some opera background. Do you have any formal training in music?
I don't have any formal training. I did do NPAS, which is North Shore Performing Arts Society, and did choir in high school. So I had those in my background, but no formal training.
All right, Casey Sanchez, we're going to hear you sing in just a minute. Can't wait. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And coming up, you might want to keep the umbrella close by. Another look at your forecast is next. Where's Alex? The church? Yeah. I go occasionally.
Okay, Casey can head over to the wall.
Come over here now.
Good luck, Casey. Wait, let me get that off. Careful. I'll get it.
Can I have Miss Casey to the mic and I get a change?
Where on the lakefront is it?
Off of Monroe Street, the first right off of Monroe.
And Tibby's.
Drive west.
Okay.
Miss Casey,
And you've been to Europe, and I want to go to Europe.